Hey y'all, cooking, cutting up, keeping it real. Happy Monday, dinner time. I'm going to do a rendition of my recipe for chicken fettuccine Alfredo farm style, which is in Granny's farm to table cookbook here. I'm going to scale mine down just a little bit, so it'll be a little different than what I'm doing here. What I wrote down here is what I'm saying. And this feeds like 8 servings. So I'm just going to kind of scale it down, so just stay with me. Basically, all the same ingredients, but just a little bit different style is what I'll say. Anyway, so what I have done is I have put a package of chicken tenderloins in the oven. I marinate them in a bag in the refrigerator with fat-free Italian dressing for about an hour. And then I put them in there and baked them on 400 for about 15 to 20 minutes until they were done, you know, obviously done. You can use chicken breast if you want to. You can cut those up, whatever. You can even cube this and put it all in your fettuccine if that's what you want to do. This is one of those very, very versatile recipes. Now I'm going to try to bring y'all over here so that you can see what I'm doing as far as the fettuccine goes. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Let's see if I can find a place to park this. There we go. And then y'all get to see my clean laundry back there laying. It's hung up at least, right? Anyway, let me swipe just for a minute. Hey, Rebecca, and hey, Brandy. Hey, Mary Ann Tucker, how are you? Okay, good, y'all can see. Okay, I think I've got everything out over here, but if I don't, you know, I'll just grab it. That's how we roll. I am putting in 4 tablespoons of butter, and I'm gonna put that on low, let that melt. And then I'm gonna add some flour to it and to make a roux, and some Parmesan cheese and some spices. I've already got my noodles boiling in this pot, okay? So you're gonna need some Parmesan cheese, and you're gonna need some garlic, you're gonna need basil, oregano, thyme, and you kind of can eyeball that, and that's how I usually roll. I'm much better at eyeballing something than trying to follow a specific recipe, especially something I make a lot of. This is a real crowd pleaser, so you can make a lot of this and feed a lot of people. And I actually went ahead and made 8 servings of the pasta because I want them to have some leftovers because I got some stuff I got to do this week. So I'm trying to plan ahead. So I'm going to melt this butter, and I'm going to swipe your comments back because I think we can chat a little bit too. Let's see. There's a little different feed going on here, I think. I did love that video, Oprah. That was so, so sweet of your grandson. He's adorable. Anyway, I'm going to melt this. I'm going to turn that up just a little bit. And well, hey, Beverly, how are you? Hey, Danielle. Good to see y'all. Did I say that right? Yeah, I did. You know, sometimes there's other voices going on inside of my head, and, you know, it's like 50 people talking to me at one time. Let's see. Yeah, this is a really good recipe. Like I said, it can vary. There is a written form of it in the new cookbook, but it can vary, okay? You can kind of make it your own, is what I'm saying. Thank you for wearing teal for National Trigeminal Awareness Day. Okay, I didn't know that, Pam, but I'm glad I hit it on the spot just by coincidence. But I did not know that. So that's a good thing, right? Right. Hey, from Alabama. Hey, Sierra from Alabama. Hey, Kelly. And hey, Mariana. Oh, Rocky, thank you. I appreciate that. Cooking is kind of a second nature around here, and it's a good thing I enjoy it. That's what I'm saying. So, anyway, my butter is melting, finally. I'm going to use a whisk, and I'm going to put in, for this recipe, you want to put in equal amounts of flour, tablespoons of flour as tablespoons of butter. So I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of flour, all-purpose flour, okay? And I'm just going to sprinkle that in. And I'm going to keep stirring to make a roux. A good friend of mine shared this recipe with me years ago, and he made it often, David Hunt, and I loved it, and the boys loved it. So it's been one of those kind of staple for around here. I really had every intention of making it this weekend. It just did not happen. Things just did not come together. All right, I'm going to stir that in and let that brown just a little bit. And I want to keep stirring it so it doesn't stick or clump and all that. And I have 2 cups of half and half. And I'm going to add that in here in just a minute. Grab my, I've already minced 2 cloves of garlic, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Now, for you people that watch for, the WW, this is definitely not a WW-friendly recipe, but I will be partaking of it in moderate amounts, and I'll be counting it. So, just so you know, because sometimes I do purposely do some WW recipes because people like those. But this is not one of them. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm going to add in my cream, or my half and half. 2 cups. And I'm going to keep stirring that. Lord, I hope I got a big enough pot here. That could be bad. Can y'all see that okay? I think you can. Let's see. Is there a difference between heavy cream and whipped cream? Heavy cream will turn into whipped cream if you put it in a beater and add a little sugar. But it's the same thing as far as how it starts out. I took the easiest hamburger casserole, Did they love? Oh, she said it was a big hit. Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear that. I've never had anybody that doesn't like that unless they're, vegetarian and they don't eat meat. So, yeah, give it a try. Hey, Sue. I didn't see the comment for that, Sue. I'm going to go ahead and add in my spices as well while this is thickening a little bit, hopefully. And I'm going to add in about a tablespoon or so of thyme. Again, totally up to you on this. I'm going to add a tablespoon of oregano. And look, this is for my family, so y'all know I'll be tasting it to see if I need to add more to it. If it's got enough. And then I'm going to put a tablespoon of oregano. And if I have this fresh out of the garden, then I'd much rather use that. But mine have about seen their last days. Everything except my mint. The heat's gotten it, so. Let's see. Hello. Really enjoy your... Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Diana. This is one of those hearty ones. Crowd pleasers. I've never had anybody that doesn't love this. No, there ain't nothing skinny about this. I'm just saying. I mean, you could use like fat-free half and half and 1% milk and, get the fat down that way. But I've never used anything but butter and half and half. Anyway, you'll have to use your own discretion about that. I have not skinnied this one down is what I'm saying. And honestly, I look forward to having this, and I'd rather have a smaller portion of it and have the real thing. I'm just saying. Just got on this. No, it is not WW friendly. This is definitely not WW friendly. And, yeah. No, this is not one of those. Now, to this roux, I'm gonna put a little bit more heat on that so it'll thicken on up for me. To this roux, I'm going to add about 2 cups of Parmesan cheese. And you can use the bagged kind, you can use fresh Parmigiano Reggiano, or you can use, the shake kind. It's totally up to you. I'm going to use a combination of both because I was bound and determined I wasn't going back to the grocery store today. All right, I'm going to turn this heat down because it is thickening up. Okay, over here I have got a 6-ounce bag of Parmesan cheese. So I'm going to add that in. Give it a little stir. Keep it moving. Let it melt. Now it calls for 2 cups, so I'm going to add in about 2 ounces eyeballing of the shake cheese. And this is getting pretty thick. So to this, I'm going to add a little bit more milk. And I have 2% milk. Again, whatever you got, it will work. Just to thin this down just a tiny bit. And then I'm going to turn the heat back as far as I can until my noodles get done. And when my noodles get done, I'm going to add a little bit of the pasta water to this to thin it down. And then I'm going to put the roux on the noodles, put the chicken on top of the noodles, and then stick it in the oven and just let it warm up. So you can cover it with cheese there too if you'd like. I've used mozzarella cheese, I've used Parmesan cheese. It's totally up to you. But that is how I'm gonna do my chicken fettuccine Alfredo for tonight. I'm gonna serve a salad with it and be done. The other thing I love about this recipe is it warms up easily and it warms up good. But you need to thin this down, enough that when it does warm up, it's not gonna thicken up on you and be all pasty, if you know what I mean. She's making chicken fettuccine Alfredo. Yes, Sheila, this is not a real, it's not hard once you get it down, and you can kind of make it your own, which y'all know if you follow along, that's what I like about recipes, is I like reading them and going, no, we don't like that, or mine won't eat that. Add in what I want to, take out what I need to. You know what I'm saying? But that is what the roux looks like, okay? So when I get all this together and put into the casserole dish, I will take a picture before it goes in the oven, and then I'll also take a picture and I will post it after it comes out of the oven. Y'all can see what it looks like. I hope that's helpful. I try to do that and put it underneath the video. So give this one a try. It's a good one. It's a keeper. Chicken fettuccine Alfredo, farm style. I'll show you a picture of it when it's done. And I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful dinner. And we'll see y'all soon. Bye.